it finally happened. So last night I was on my computer. I had a friend over. We were sitting here chilling, and all of a sudden I get the announcement on July 28th, the Sony A7S III will be announced. You guys have no clue on how great this is for me. I am a Sony shooter. Like I said before, I have FS5 Mark II, Sony A9 Mark II, Sony earphones, Sony speakers, the battle of the titans, Canon on this side, Sony on this side. We got the EOS R5 and R6 going up against the A7S III, the unicorn, the camera that we've been waiting on for years. All right, so yeah, let's just try to get into some of the specs that are rumored to be coming out. First of all, you got full HD at 240 frames per second. You got 4K 120 frames per second raw over HDMI. You got 4K 120 frames per second at 10-bit 422. Amazing. Now, you won't have 8K video for the Sony A7S III. However, that may be an advantage as you will not have to worry about overheating issues. Not saying that Canon is worrying about overheating issues, because we haven't had an official review of a production camera. There's only been sample cameras out there, so we really don't know if the overheating is even a problem. So I can't honestly get up here and just be too biased and say that, hey, Canon EOS R5 and R6 will overheat, because I can't say that. We have no conclusive proof as of yet. It has a 9.4 million dot EVF. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a beautiful electrical viewfinder. I love the one that's on the A9 too. The EVF is magnificent when I look through it. All right, they're also saying it's going to have a passive noise-free cooling system, kind of similar to what Panasonic is doing with the S1H. Hopefully that will assist. And I mean, if the Canon is having issues with overheating, this will definitively give Sony an advantage over Canon. All right, as far as memory, it's going to have two UHS-2 SD card slots. Now we know that Canon has one CF Express slot and one US2 slot, but Sony is like, if it's not broke, we're not going to fix it. We got two SD cards. They're not as expensive at all in comparison to CF cards, and you can get some pretty large cards at a decent and reasonable price. Now, some of the things that I want to know about, I mean, because once again, it's just rumors, but when it is announced on July 28th, I am crossing my fingers. I am crossing my fingers and praying that this new Sony A7S III will have a fully articulating screen. You know, the screen that you can flip around, because as you see here with my Sony A9 II, it's, you know, you can only flip out the screen. It goes up like that, and that's pretty much it. And it's just such a disadvantage when you're trying to actually shoot a video. Maybe you want to see yourself, you know, vlog, but you can't. So then you got to mount a monitor on top of here, and it just becomes just kind of heavy. It takes away from the small, compact feel and you know, mobility of the camera once you have to start adding all those different components. So a fully articulating screen would be amazing. This is what that'll just do it for me. And finally, Sony will have listened to their consumers. Now, in reference to just the camera in itself, we know that the A7S II is the low light king. Sony in general are low light kings, and I'm pretty sure they're going to keep with that same moniker with the A7S III. I hope that when it comes out, I mean, these are the things for me that would be, hey, I'm buying it without a doubt. 4K 120 at 10-bit 422, that's one. Fully articulating screen, that's two. Still keep the low light savagery, that's three, all right? And from the rumors, they're saying that this camera is going to be completely different than any other S-series camera. So I don't know if they're going to change the look, the grip. We have no clue. I just know July 28th, I will be tuned in to your local, every channel I can, every Sony blog, website, trying to see what the official specs of the Sony A7S III, AKA the unicorn camera, will have in direct competition with the Canon EOS R5 and R6, which is an amazing camera. Don't get it twisted. It's just that I'm a Sony guy. I love Sony, so I'm a bit biased. But after it's released, that will be the tale of tape. And that way I can be able to you know, directly compare the two. I may still wait a few months before I actually purchase either one, just to wait for firmware updates to come out. But yeah, man, I'm geeked. I'm excited. Sony A7S III, the unicorn going up against the R5, R6. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe below. It's your boy Todd Talks. Quit Todd Talk about the monster that is the A7S. It's your boy, and I'm out.